Here's a couple of lights I'm going to show you. These are ATACTICAL, technically supported by Through Night. They look just like a Through Night. They work just like a Through Night. They're priced at about half the cost of a Through Night. Now, this A1, that's still after a hike, after an all-night hike. I used this on a Mount Baldy hike. I'll put a link to that video and the details of this one. I used this coming down. I have not charged it since. It's got all the same as Through Night. It's got the Firefly low, high, low, medium, high, the strobe, and it has also the SOS. Turn it on back here. Go through it here. The clip, reversible clip. The great knurling, 6061 aluminum. It looks just like a Through Night. Now, I've used this one and it works great, and it's held a charge through 2 hikes now. One hike was only about an hour, the other one was about 4 hours. Now, this is a new one. This is my first look at this new one. They want me to compare these two, but I'm going to show you, let you look at it first. The A1S. Now there's something that very different from these from Through Nights though. It comes with the O-ring, replacement O-ring. I have many Through Nights and I've never had to replace an O-ring. I have a friend that had the same Through Night as mine, and he had to replace one. That's because when he was putting it together really quick, he didn't pay attention. The O-ring was on the threads and he cut it. This has the charger. Now, here's what's cool about this. Here's what's different about this. Let me show you the inside of this one. Through Nights, you can charge some of them directly into the light. It becomes a charger. But this one has the USB port right on the battery. That's weird, you know? That's different. Not weird, it's different. That's really ingenious in a way. You can charge this right in your cigarette lighter, or off the wall, or off the computer. And, of course, positive side always goes in front. And that's your flashlight. But put this one aside for a minute. And here's a look at the ROHS-FCEE ATACTICAL AS1. So this is just a look out of the box. Tell you a little bit about it. And then I'm going to take them both and compare them, both with brand new fully charged batteries. It'll be the first time I've ever charged this one. They come empty, so at least this one did. This one did. I believe this one will too, because nothing. They come empty. You have to charge them. And let's see. On low, you got 24 lumens, 6 days. On medium, 140 lumens, 18 hours. On high, 460 lumens, 5 hours. On turbo, 1150 lumens, 3 hours. On strobe, 1150 hours, 4 hours. On SOS, 1150 lumens, but it doesn't say, but I believe it's 4 hours also. Distance, 277 meters max. Intensity, not 19200 CD max. Impact, 1.5 meters, which is about shoulder height of the average person. Underwater, 1 meter, 1 px7 is about 1 meter. So 3 feet underwater. If you drop this, you get it out, you should be okay. So 2 feet underwater, which a foot 2 feet is the average of the East Fork. I'm going to be dropping this into the East Fork on my next outing. When I get back to the East Fork, I don't foresee it right now, but I always am back. That's my home away from home. So East Fork, Allen. So Backpacker Dave and East Fork Allen is what they called us. So I'll be dropping this in. I'm going to let it sit in there for a period of 1 minute and bring it back out. But one of its predecessors, the TN12, I believe it was before the TN12 2016. TN12, I had it drop about 4 feet on some bedrock, roll a little bit, drop about another 6 feet on some bedrock, and go right into this river. And it took me a while to climb down. It was pretty technical getting down. So it sat in the water a good 3-4 minutes and was still on. I could see it at night. That's how I found it. It was on. Otherwise I wouldn't even found it. And it still works to this day. Original O-rings and everything. It's got a mean ding right here and another one up here, but it works. So this is the brand new ATACTICAL AS1. I want to thank you guys for sending this to me, and I will put it through the tests. I will take this one and this one with a full charge on a future hike. I think one of the best ways to do that, where you can see the best, is I'm going to go into a storm drain where it's pitch black, where the wall it is. I'll measure off the wall. I'll get a wall that's about 15, 20, 30 feet away, about 30 feet away, and I'll set them both on a tripod and cycle through the beams, and you can see each beam. I'll shift from one to the other, and you can compare the two. Decide which one you like. Now I have heard, I haven't checked, but I have heard this sells for about $20. For 20 bucks, if that's the price, you cannot go wrong. This is a fantastic flashlight. We hiked down the Baldy Bowl at night, knee-deep snow, no crampons. I had one trekking pole, no crampons, one trekking pole. My friend, she was wearing shorts. She had no crampons. She had 2 trekking poles. Knee-deep snow. We made it down with this and the TN, the Through Night TH20 headlight. She was wearing the headlight. I had this in my hand, and we made it down. So thank you very much for this light. I will put it to use. There will be a link to them so you can check out these lights or purchase these lights. They are supported by Through Night. Through Night is one of the best flashlights that I know are out there. It used to be Maglite, then it went to Phoenix, then a few other, but these guys have quickly surpassed those. I know there's going to be some people out there to disagree, but those people are probably sit at home and flash them on the wall and not actually take them out and use them and drop them and fall in streams with them. Oh yeah, the TN12 was also in my pocket. I fell into the East Fork River, was washed down about 10 feet before I climbed out and pulled it out of my pocket, and click, it worked. They also make some of the most powerful beams I've ever seen. One went from, say these are all mountain peaks. I know I say this a lot, but it's incredible. It went from Iron Fork, 24 miles as the bird flies across the range, to Mount Wilson. Somebody saw Mount Wilson and flashed back. I do 2, he do 2. I do 3, he do 3. I went to Strobe, he went to Strobe. I'd stay on straight, he'd stay on straight. It's just unbelievable. You don't believe me? I have a video, Iron Mountain, you can check it out. Or you can, if you see Monica, you can ask Monica. Monica was there, Lewis was there, and I believe that's all that time. Yeah, that's all that time. Monica and Lewis, they both witnessed it. Thank you. Thank you very much for Through Night and ATACTICAL, both of you supporting my channel and letting me test your gear. You guys got some great products. Links in the details down below. The next time you see this and this, they'll be compared. And then you'll see this in an actual backpacking video.